All right. Let's start diving into it. Tonight is a spicy one. Tonight's a spicy meatball. Yeah, we're opening up the tweets right now because holy guacamole, Jane Street, those bastards. So yeah, word on the street here is Jane Street actually helped with the failure of Terra Luna. And Do Kwon's going to sue him. So, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But one thing I do want to point out, which is interesting to say the least, is this right here, this post, this one right here. So, SBF and the Terra lawsuit, $400 million in stolen customer funds, all have in common. So the thing they all have in common here is Jane Street. SBF, Jane Street trader. Caroline was a Jane Street trader. I don't know who this Gabe Bankman-Fried is, but Gabe Bankman-Fried, also a Jane Street trader, later ran SBF political dark money. Interesting. Lily Zhang, Jane Street trader, SBF's ex-girlfriend. And so then Do Kwon, Jane Street was Terra's market-making partner from day one. Go figure. Jane Street has their dirty, grubby little fingers in everything, don't they? So yeah, during the UST collapse, Do Kwon was in direct group chat with Jane Street's Bryce Pratt, a former Terraform intern who used to use the access to front run the DPEG. Jane Street is linked to every major fraudster from last cycle. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, apparently they have ties to the Donald Trump organization, and now they're seeing if there's going to be a connection in GameStop. So that's always fun. And then the last one that I saw was not that. Oh, right here. Yeah, Jane Street actually got banned from India's stock market because they seized $570 million. And it was just a coincidence here, but, you know, they made $10 billion in trading revenue in one quarter. That's insane. They also happen to be the firm that handles BlackRock's spot ETF. So yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome in. We are in for the spice and everything nice. I just got into a trade on FTM because I was like, well, looks like the Jane Street nastiness is not happening tonight. So I'm not as worried about getting stopped out. This is currently the trade setup. We're looking for just a little 5.97% pop to the upside as we have made two not only a higher low but a higher high. So trend is in our favor right now. We're getting a bullish cross on the 15-minute and that bullish back test on the 200 simple moving average. So that's why I jumped into this 30x long on FET. Anyways, I got a list for you guys. Hopefully you're ready. Hopefully you're locked in. And thank you to all the members. Tonight is the members only chat, but noted everybody can watch. So if you guys do enjoy this, please hit the like button. Depending on the like situation, by the end of the night, maybe I'll come back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Because the way YouTube likes to do things, if I'm going live, I should not be posting videos or shorts. Because YouTube and the algorithm will throttle them down and give me less viewership and start pushing the live stream instead. So this is making it to where I do post less if I'm live more often. And I don't want to do that because I want the channel to grow. So hopefully you guys can understand that. And the videos I do post, members, you guys get to see them first up to an entire day early. So you guys can get all the info, get the TA, and take full advantage of the market. Other than that, whenever I am live, of course, members normally get to jump the line, get your requests done first. so on and so forth. I'm done mentioning it. All right, let's go ahead and start diving into the technicals. We're going to start off with gold. Starting off with gold on the daily. So gold on the daily, we were bullish on this yesterday. We had a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a red day. It was down 0.3%. Huge red day for gold, obviously. 0.13%. Not anything to call home about. We're still looking to see if we can actually make this move 10% to the upside. We just have to maintain support above 5,019, and we're doing good. Doing good. So let's see gold work, baby. Other than that, silver. Big reason silver has to move up. Apparently, Mexico is like the main producer of silver in the world. So with the situation that's going on out there right now, this is kind of a black swan event, and in a good way for price action, terrible way for mineral accusation, acquire the mineral, really hard, or the metal, I should say, really hard. What's up, LNE? How you doing? Welcome in. Anyways, a while ago we were looking at 27% upside. We are doing it. We're on the way. $99 is the target right now, but if we start getting buck wild and crazy, we could see $139. Considering the turmoil that is happening in Mexico, there's a strong possibility we not only get that price, but we start seeing silver shortages if it lasts long enough. So let's hope Mexico can get their act together and get that whole situation under control. I mean, for the safety of the people at a minimum, but then for the silver supply as well. Moving along, we got copper. Copper, we were bullish yesterday. Had a pretty good day. Finished the day up 1.79%, and we are into the next day, going to the upside. We're still looking for anywhere between 682 and 764. Yeah, 764. These are our two targets in the short term, or shorter term, I should say. But longer term, we're looking for $8.02. So copper still doing well, still looking nice. Looking at platinum. Now, platinum, we had our bearish case, got completely demolished. Looks like we're going up, baby. So if we can break above 2,253, awesome, great, looking good. If we do get above it, we're going to be looking for 3,218. Things looking nice. Looking nice. Nice reset, nice hidden bullish divergence. It's a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful thing. Moving right along, we got NVIDIA over here. NVIDIA, this one's confusing to me. It is looking like a bull flag. It does look like somehow, some way, it's going to get up here to $247. But I don't know how they're going to get the money for it. Realistically, I do not know how they're going to get the money for it. Because it seems like banks are tapped out. They can't really lend money anymore that they used to, and the Fed, they're still dragging their feet. So where they get the money for this, I don't know. Hopefully the rest of the market doesn't just bleed out and start hemorrhaging just to allow NVIDIA to go up. But hey, all the markets, they're sitting on NVIDIA's shoulders, so NVIDIA's got to perform. So it is what it is. Next up, we did look at PayPal yesterday, and it looks like the 23% move is starting. Good to see that on the day, up 6%. Beautiful. Still aiming at 54.40, but we're going to see if we can get it back above that $58 level. That is the level that I did buy in my options. So let's all pray for my holdings. Let's all pray. And not only that, but we're looking for like the common retrace here, getting up to 211 eventually. But realistically, all I needed to do is hit $72 and I'm good. Anyways, we'll see what happens. But PayPal coming in off of its lows. Beautiful area of accumulation down here. Let's all hope that things get better for PayPal. Because, yeah, this was a really bad drop. Really bad. Let's go ahead and jump into the cryptos. So looking at Bitcoin now, it does look like the Jane Street manipulation is not happening right now. I kind of loved the amount of backlash I got from a certain individual anytime I would say manipulation. And oh yeah, of course. And I'm like, hey man, It looks like manipulation. When we're this oversold and still selling off, kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Now we have confirmation. I was right, baby. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. How do we profit from it? Right now we're looking for a common retrace. So on the common retrace, we are looking for Bitcoin to actually finally get its act right, get up to 79,349, provided there's no other weakness in the market. We'll see how it pans out. We need to break some resistance. We need to actually get a relief rally. The fact that we've had zero relief rally, yeah, that's very bad and very unnatural. So, nice to know there was manipulation. Nice to know I wasn't crazy. Next up, we got Ethereum. Ethereum's still looking pretty bearish. But we are in the same boat as Bitcoin. We are very oversold, so we could see this thing rally up. Who tried calling me right now? It is almost 9 p.m. That is ridiculous. Anyways, so still looking pretty bearish. We are a bit overextended from that 50 simple moving average. This could be our mildly higher low before we start seeing a recovery. If Bitcoin's going to recover, it's going to bring Ethereum along with it. So right now, right this moment, area to beat is going to be 2,214. We break it, then we're going to be looking for 2,500. So keep those two levels in mind. At 2,500, it could get a little tough. So we would have to get some bullishness in the market in order to break that, and it lines up very nicely with that 618 common retrace. So 2,500 is what I think we're gonna do if we're actually getting some relief. This is nice. So let's see it work, baby. Next up, we got Solana. Now Solana on its relief rally, we're looking for 104. We looked at all of this last night, so we're kind of just recapping it. If you guys have any requests, drop them in the chat, because this stream might go by extraordinarily fast since it's a lot of recap. But at the end, we will be looking at LunaC and Luna and seeing if their prices reacted over the current news. All right. What's up, Rich? How you doing? That is one long name. Wow. I didn't realize you had both names in there. Waiting on Monday to move or something? You're waiting on Mon to move or something. Do you want to check out Mon? I just realized that's a crypto, so I thought you were saying Monday, but... QNT? Alright, QNT. How you doing, Beltav? Welcome in. So Solana, if it actually gets a little bit of love, it is sitting on top of a support. This is a major support for Solana, $78.66. It's great that it's catching bids here, because if it didn't, we were really quick going to see $48. So really good that it's catching some bids here. Has your bullish divergence already baked in. You have triple tested this level. Let's get a relief rally. Let's get up to 104. Maybe even push up to 112 and see what Solana can do, because this is just perpetual down, no relief rally at all. I would even more prefer on the daily if we go up and test the 200 daily moving average, getting us all the way back up to like 158. I would prefer that over anything right now, because this is only sell pressure. There has been no relief rally. There has been shorts covering and then more selling. It's insane. Anyways, we're dishing out the hopium hot and fresh, because we have found out a company was manipulating the markets. So as we find that out, likely they are not going to manipulate for now. Likely. We'll see if somebody else steps in and picks up the slack. Hey, Mon, please. Alright, I got you, Eleni. Don't worry, I wrote it down. I figured that's what you wanted. So, XRP, unfortunately, if everything's going to be more bullish, XRP likely to go up and test that 191 level. The prophecy. Come on now. Has to break above 155 first, but there's a possibility XRP gets some bids. Damn it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, honestly. Unfortunate. But yeah, that's what we'd be looking for. Nice little retrace back to previous support. If it acts as a resistance at 191, we all know we short this baby to 58 cents. We short it all the way down there. Moving on, we got, oh boy, I didn't know this thing got wrecked that bad. Holy shit, BNB token. Wow. I did not realize it got beat up this bad, but you hit the 1618. Holy crap. You're sitting right on top of it. Damn. So much for that 14%, right? Oh my gosh. Anyways, now we're going to be looking for that common retrace back up. All right. Little corporate buybacks might help out a little bit. Take us back up to $787. Maybe it stops at 780. We'll see. But this is where our resistance is at. Could be a 31% move to the upside if the market decides to go green. If it decides to go red, we do have support sitting below us. Sitting around 499. Could be a bit more downside here if we get bearish. Cool. Could see 499. Let's just say 500 to round things out. Could lose $95 in value per token. Ouch. That would be a little painful, wouldn't it? All right. Next up, we got Hype. Actually, it's right here. Hype. Hype's been doing a great job of falling for us. We are below the 50 simple moving average. We have bearishly backtested the 200 on the daily, but now we're back in this bearish control zone, and we are above a level of support at this very second. So if we manage to continue going to the upside, this could get really cool really quick. We could see ourselves back at $45 eventually. So we need to break out of this downtrend, this hidden bearish divergence situation. Got to break out of that. But if this is a new start to some upward momentum, we very well could see $45 play out for Hyperliquid. DG Ram as well. Got you covered. DG Ram. Got you covered, LNE. Got you covered. So yeah, that's Hyperliquid right now. On the daily, it does not look bad. On your 4 hour, it looks terrible. You just got a bearish cross, and it looks like we could make a continuation to the downside. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see how this thing reacts to the rest of the market. And if it does react poorly, you have support sitting right below you. You're likely to catch some bids between $23 and $20. I would be aiming for that $20.86 if we do go to the downside. So Hyperliquid, it's got some pains to go through more than likely, but this is a bull flag. So the idea of a bull flag, we get a break to the upside, hold on tight. This could be really nice. Could be really nice. But I would stay very cautiously optimistic for any type of upside on literally anything in the market, but Hyperliquid in particular. Be very cautious. Stop losses do need to be tight on this bad boy. They need to be real tight, almost like airtight. Let's go ahead and check out Ondo. Ondo on our daily time frame, beautiful bounce off the 20-cent level. Looks like we could get a move. We could get that move to the upside, looking to test 49 cents. That would be an 87% move to the upside. Honestly, out of crypto, I think Ondo, between Ondo and AVAX? Yeah, between Ondo and AVAX, they have the best news ever coming out of them. I mean, absolute best news ever for them. It's amazing they're not moving to the upside. So let's hope and pray they actually start catching the recognition they deserve. Otherwise, we could find ourselves back at 1 cent. That would be really unfortunate for the crypto of BlackRock. BlackRock, they really did. They showed that they loved Ondo. They made it shown. All right, AVAX is next. AVAX. Bow, bow, bow. So, AVAX, if we do get a move to the upside, we're going to be looking for 12.13 on a common retrace. However, if we stay below 862, very likely we end up seeing that 1618 play out, getting us down to $2.94. So let's pray this higher low holds and we actually get a move to the upside. Because if we do, then we have an opportunity of utilizing 862 or 1072 as a support. That would be amazing for AVAX. That would be amazing for my long-term holdings, because then we can start looking for higher prices. A lot of turbulence it's going to have to fight through, but the opportunity is there. Opportunity is there. Realistically, I would love to see it go test that 200 simple moving average, because ever since you got below it, 0 tests have been found. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of altcoins fly up to their 200 daily moving averages, because they haven't. They're just down and out right now, looking destitute. And AVAX could be one that runs straight up to it. So you see a 30% day, don't get alarmed. It's normal. It's normal. Checking out SUI. Then we got the Loon C and Luna charts that we're getting into your guys' requests. All 3 of them. Getting into all 3 of them puppies. Okay. Looking at SUI, we're hanging on to 88 cents right now, fighting to try and get back above it. Once again, completely overextended from our 50 simple moving average that's currently sitting at $1.31. And then our 200, same situation. You cross below it, 0 back test at all. So realistically, we could see SUI fly on up to that 200 simple moving average before it rolls over. And now they have a spot ETF as well. There's a reason that it could fly up there. If we are bottoming out at this level, awesome. Love to see it. Let's start seeing some bids come in and push this price up. That would be really nice and really acceptable. Okay, all right. The main attractions. Loon C. Let's get after this one. So Loon C, they are now officially a meme coin, because guess what? This was the original Terra Luna token that fell from grace. For over $40 billion knocked out in a single day. And then they decided, nope, it's just called Luna Classic now. So we're going to start this new Luna token and no one's going to know. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. So right now we are in a accumulation range of sorts. We hit it once, we hit it twice, trying to make a higher low. Let's see if the meme value really starts to play out. Going to the daily time frame. Surprisingly, you're not that far off. You recently rallied. Wow. What day was it? In December? You recently rallied. This is one heck of a rally out of Loon C. I'll tell you what. From your low to high, 215% within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Whew! This thing can pump, can't it? Anyways, we have fallen from grace. Are we at the 886 right now? Are we? Are we there? 886 has been achieved, and we're making higher lows. Oh my, oh my. There's a possibility this thing rallies. That's really weird to say, but there's a possibility this thing rallies. And it is all over the news right now on a fresh breakout. How very cute. How very cute. So, if this is the trend reversal that everyone's hoping for, let's get some levels here. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. This thing could fly. I mean, absolutely fly. So don't be afraid of the meme. Just play it with as much risk as you're willing to lose. You could see this thing go up 148 or even 246%. If the meme value is there, you might see this thing start soaring like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm not gonna lie, outside of your stochastic on the 4-hour, this doesn't look that bad. You're putting in hidden bullish divergence right now. That's not that bad. Wow. Go figure. Hidden bullish divergence on a breakout and a confirmed backtest. There are some possibilities here. Let's see your 1 hour. Not that bad. Not that bad. Very tight on the moving averages as well. Very tight on the moving averages. Could go up, could go down. We don't actually care if it goes down because you're at all-time lows. So all we're doing is looking for upside. And if they're in the news, moon boys be doing moon boy things. Just a heads up. Remember, we have a total lunar eclipse on the 3rd. Might be a good time for the Moon Boys to play around. Just might be. Let's check out Luna. So this is the version 2 of the Terra Luna token. Let's go ahead and get into our weekly. And we are at all-time lows. All-time lows. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But, you know, when you make it to where people lose millions, well, it makes sense. You just can't get any trust in the project, you know? So, literal all-time lows on the weekly. Bearish backtest of your all-time lowest levels of support. Unfortunate. So, at this point, we are basically just not caring about this. But if you're looking at that daily, it does look like you're trying to bottom out. Confirmation low could be coming, and you'll be looking for that common retrace unless it starts getting that meme value. But I wouldn't trust it. Anyways, 17 cents would be your target if it rallies. Really simple to put a stop loss. Just put it right below this recent low. Could get a 181% upside move. Insanity. Insane. All right, let's go ahead and jump into your guys' requests. So we're going to start off with Mon. So Mon has been going very, very sideways. We did say the common retrace could have happened. We basically made that move. So we can get rid of this. Don't need to worry about it. Get rid of this. Don't need to worry about it. You are very range bound. However, you're making a higher low, resetting your stochastic, and you're about to get back into that bullish control zone. This doesn't look bad at all. You have a high and a higher high with the higher low. If this is the trend reversal you are looking for, we do have some targets to pay attention to. Next target you're going to be looking for is that 2813. Then the target after that is going to be just above that 03164. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty darn good. 36, maybe you get 63% upside. I'd be focusing on the 36 though. Focus on that 36% and just wait it out. See what else it does. See if you're going to get a major pullback or not. No, this actually looks good on the daily. Looks really good on the daily. 4 hour, lot left to be desired, but you're still above the 200. This is good. Just got a bullish cross as well. I would be entering this trade right now. I would be jumping in there like swimwear, and I'd have a stop loss just below the recent low, sitting around 1878. This looks really nice. I like it. I like it. I'm not going to say it's terrible. Yes, somebody can call this a bear flag, but that's why we have tight stop losses, people. Tight stop losses matter. So I would be a little bullish on this one. Nice. Move on. Let's get QNT in the house. QNT. I haven't been on this chart in a long time, have I? Yeah, this thing looks like a paint by numbers. Let's redo it. Let's make it a little cleaner, a little fresh, a little clean. So fresh and so clean. Beautiful, hanging on to support right above 59.78. Love to see that. Love to see that. And that area we're going to worry about in the future is 84.78. Sick shot, bro. What shot? I didn't take any shots. What do you mean? There we are. Nice little downtrend. Okay, let's go out to our daily. Daily looking solid. Holy crap. Nice little tap into some liquidity. Higher low situation could be forming. This is not bad. You'd be looking for the higher high. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie poopsie. If you do get this, you might go test 84.78. Here's your bullish case. Bullish case right now. Getting this 84.78. Testing overhead resistance. That would be really, really nice. Double top on the RSI and the daily. We do have a bearish case to worry about. We do have a bearish case to worry about as well. So we could be heading down to 47.04. This is your bearish case. Luckily, you have support sitting at 59.78. If you lose 59.78, you know you're about to take a 26% nosedive. All right? That means thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry. By the way, LNE, you're from New Zealand, right? On my team, we happen to have somebody from New Zealand right now. It's kind of funny. Some of the stuff he says, I don't understand him either. So, so yeah, bearish case scenario, 26% downside. If you are feeling bearish because you did just recently make a lower high, that is okay. Remember, you still could rally up to this downtrend. So the closer you are to the downtrend, better opportunity for shorts. As of right now, I would not be looking to go short because it does look like your selling pressure is falling. Consecutively falling. So I would not be looking for shorts. I would be looking for longs. We'll see how the morning opens up, but I would be looking for longs. Checking on our FET trade. FET, we're back in the red. Oof. Oof, how unfortunate. Hopefully we don't get stopped out while we're sleeping. I'm not too worried about it, though. I'm betting all of $6. Really not betting much in the crypto market these days. So we're going to see if the crypto market can go back to acting normal or not. DG RAM. First off, it is a crypto. Interesting. Never heard of this one. If he does something awesome in a game, just go to him. Shot, bro? Really? Interesting. I'll run it by him. Alright, Bing X. I don't like Bing X. Let's check Gate.io. Why are we looking at DG RAM? This thing looks like it's dead. Just dead in the water. This is the daily time frame. This thing's doing absolutely nothing. Well, hey, positive. You're flatlining. Looks like the sellers ran out of tokens to sell. I mean that. It actually looks like they ran out of tokens to sell. I guess at this point you're looking for a common retrace, and that's about it. Which you might have already done. Yeah, you already did it, and you pulled back. And you made a lower high. That's unfortunate. Also, as soon as you see him next, bro. Interesting. You're not having me say some New Zealand slurs, are you? Because I'm A-okay with that. I am A-okay with that. I will say, though, everyone I've ever met from New Zealand, they do say bro a lot. It is a lot. I mean, at this point, you already made your 618. I guess you're making higher lows? I guess? No, not slurs. You sure? Feels like a slur. It feels like it. Yeah, this is a really weird accumulation range. I would not be touching this. I would just kind of look at it and see if it goes berserk one day. Because it seems like that's all it ever does. It just starts to go berserk and then it dies off. So I guess at this point you would be looking for a common retrace of this level now. So maybe, just maybe, you get 14138, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. But here's your hopium, 99% upside. 99%. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't touch this with your money. It is BNB chain. Oh, so that's why it's bad. It's probably a rug pull. The BNB smart chain tokens, they haven't performed well ever since the last bull run. And then the scam started. It's terrible. It's just like SafeMoon. Now the founder of SafeMoon's going to prison for like 4 years, 5 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years, something like that. There's like, oh no. Now Gambia's never going to get their on-chain payments. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. I remember all those promises. I also remember that 100x I got and I sold it because that was a lot of money within 2 months. It was literally, I held it for 60 days. I put $100 in it, and then it was like, you have 10,000. Sell. I didn't even think twice. I just sold it. I was like, what? 100 turned into 10K? I'm good on that. I am good on that. Zero thought process was taken as I sold that puppy off. Oh, let's look at the trade I was in last night. We got stopped out this morning. Stopped out of the short last night. This morning. Literally this morning we got stopped out. It was awful. I believe it was this move right here, because my stop loss was sitting right at this wick high. It wicked me out, pulled back, and shot up. So yeah, we got stopped out from last night. It was unfortunate, but we lived to fight another day. Now we're in FET, and FET's probably going to ruin our trade because they're just not being nice anymore. Just not being nice. Not holding on to a 200. Oh boy. Why are you going to get above it in the first place? Shame. For shame. I just wanted to play it to the 200. I don't think that was wrong. But here we are. Alright, I'm officially in ramble mode. So I guess that is the stream for this evening. Guess that is the stream for this evening, y'all. If you are new here, thank you for your viewership. Hopefully you hit the like button. Apparently my daughter wants to say goodnight to me. You what? Did you say you pooped? I thought you were saying goodnight night. Did you? Discord! Yes, everyone go to the Discord. Oh, hello, sweetie. You going to bed? Bed? I love you. Are you playing with my hair? You want to stay here? Daddy's ending stream right now. Can you tell them bye-bye right there? Bye-bye. Well, you heard her, everybody. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys in Discord. The link is in the description down below. Go take advantage of all the other links as well. Alright, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Let's take a quick look at the like situation. Real quick. 12, 14 watching. I guess we're going live tomorrow. Alright, the live stream tomorrow is going to be for everybody, so buckle up. We plan on being here. Thank you guys for the likes. I do appreciate you, and I will see you around. Take it easy. Deuces. Keep those stop losses tight. I'll catch you later.